Vybz Kartel is the one that saved me from losing my feet because I can't, oh boy, I can't get a comfortable shoes to wear. Oh Lord have mercy. To all those caring people who inquire about the date for the ceremony in my behalf, I want to tell you the new date is February 24th.
Greetings, welcome to Talk Show Telly. Today we'll be speaking to Glen, the newspaperman. He told us he used to sell over 300 papers a day. Back then, to date it dwindled down to 50 papers a day, and his profit is $500 after selling these papers. He spoke that Vybz Kartel saved his feet from cut off. He also spoke of the award ceremony that was put off, and he gave the new date, February 24th, 2025. Viewers and subscribers, like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to comment in the comment section so we can know the item I deal with. Without further ado, let's get into it. Talk to.
Sir Glen, how you doing?
I'm not too bad today. I'm still got time.
How's the 2025 treating you now? Are you just coming out?
Well, it started off on a good note to me, so I would glad for it to continue to the end. Just like that.
How good of a note it is?
In that, even some people what I don't even know, they say, boy, you still selling paper? And they go in their pocket and give me, if it's even $500 or $1,000, and I give thanks. I give thanks.
How early you come out this morning to sell paper?
I'll say 5:45
Okay.
in the morning.
About how much paper you sell already?
I sell 23,
Okay. And how much in total you took with you?
50 papers.
50 paper.
But in my earlier days, I used to sell 300 stars in a jiffy, because those days everybody, you work up 20 persons in a bar or 20 of them buy a star at that time.
Okay. But today you travel with 50.
Yes, because the sale is not that bright again.
Okay. So how much can you make when you sell 50 paper?
$500.
500 Jamaican dollars. And what and what community you're going to sell the paper? You ride where and where? Just give me a little bit about your route.
Oh, between 3 miles, Toil, Mall Road, Waterhouse, because I can't manage Marble side again like when I was younger. I have to call off the Marble.
And you solely depend on the paper that you sell.
Solely dependent.
And that's how you survive.
Yes.
So Glen had to be riding around morning, noon, and sometime nights to sell paper. At the end of the day, his profit is $500. Glen been doing this for years. But people, $500 is not even good enough for a 6-year-old lunch money to go to school. But people like myself who love and respect Glen would give him a tip, so that would what make up on his profit to help him to survive. So when I stopped Glen, he already sold 20 papers and has 30 papers to go to complete his daily route.
And so far you sell 20 paper from the 50. So you have 30 papers to go.
Get to go.
Where are you going to go from here?
Well, I'm going between Balcom Drive in Waterhouse here and Penwood Road, all those areas. Penwood Road and some adjoining roads.
Tell me a few of your faithful customers from Binz Road to Tower Hill. Let me know a few of your faithful customers that you can depend on.
All right. Then you have this man, he's a nightcap man, Blackout. They call him Blackout.
Yeah.
Yes. And several other people. Binz Road now, Well, he did have what is the Desmond, but him dead now. That was one of my faithful customers. But you have Quenchy, one of my faithful customers.
Quenchy.
And you have several other people. And Vybz one alone. That they don't buy people from anyone else but me.
By speaking to Glen, I was now getting concerned as to where he lives, where he sleeps, who took care of him, like where and how he get his daily meals. So I had also asked him, and his answer was frightening when he described where he rests his head at night and the condition.
So, Sir Glen, who you actually live with now that take care of you?
Well, I live with one of my niece. I mean, they give me a little, I would call it a proper living. But at least I have a little catch in the yard. Yeah. Because the room is not, where I'm in, is not proper.
So you stay in the yard?
No, I sleep in that little old building, but it need a lot of repairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does it leaks?
Yeah, man. It run like a river.
So
I have to get out 2 drum and make sure, even when it look like the day where sunny, I still make sure put the drum at a space where I know how this water coming. Yes, and sometimes when we rain fall, the drum full and overflow. So
Okay.
it's not a joke thing.
all right. I did an interview with you, and we were supposed to do an award ceremony from Talk True Telly and the people of the community.
Okay?
It was put off because of some reasons why we couldn't put it through, and you had learned the reason. How was the impact with you on the road, with the people?
Well, what I can tell you, hundreds of people would never even buy a paper from me. There's a story, what happened, we hear that it was the 29th, so what happened, why it never won, you know? But at that rate now, I realize about people who really care about me. Yes, so many people want to know what the position. So I wish that this date, the new date, will be able to go through officially.
And the new date, all right, we'll still get to the new date.
Ever since I knew Glen, I knew him with a foot that is swollen, which I am of the view that it's elephantitis. But I saw him struggling with that foot, and it became worse over the years. Today I bravened up to ask him how this come about, what really happened, and for the first time, Glen opened up and told us the story.
All right, you had sick with your foot for how long now?
I said, I know, 73, around 51 years now.
How this come about?
Well, I was just walking in a truck, and I noticed that I broke my toe on a stone, and immediately I see the big toe becomes white, the skin becomes white. And when they came, at that time I was in Trilon. Right? That time I was in Trilon at that time. And they take me to Falmouth Hospital, and the doctor peel off all those white flesh. And then from that, I just see the foot over time. It just starts from the toe, but come right up above my knee, swell, and give me a roasting fever, and so the whole crisis start.
So how long it take to get to where it is now?
Well, right now, around 30 years now get to the stage.
30 years. Did you seek medical attention?
Yes, several times at Kingston Public Hospital, and at one time they decided to carry me to the theatre to take off my foot.
All right. Them care to take off the foot at the theatre.
Yeah, but before we could have reached the theatre, Vybz Kartel, he took sick at that time and came down to public, and it caused an excitement because everybody did want to know this Vybz Kartel.
Yeah, man, you're in tune to Talk True Telly scene. Yeah, man, and this a Shalom. You can't see this one on your telly. Talk truth, people. Talk truth. Talk truth, people. Talk the truth. Run it. Talk the truth. Talk the truth. And we are tell all the youths. Listen. Bet you didn't know talk truth. Would I tell the truth? I bet you didn't believe we could have make it through. Oh, well, if you thought our truth wouldn't last forever, then baby, talk truth got news for you. Talk truth got news for you. Talk truth got news for you. Talk truth gonna tell on you. Talk truth gonna talk the truth.